What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I will be upgrading, or could say it's day one of now doing some serious upgrades to this chassis. And right here we have the two ACs. We're moving from the 60 amp AC. I also had a 120 amp AC in this car, and now we are going to be going to the Mamba X6S AC. And basically this AC took a minute to get done because I left it at a certain hobby shop, and for 2 weeks I got a bunch of run around, and I just decided to take it to where I work and get it sorted out. I sorted it myself. I did back the capacitor to the negative and positive, just changed the connector. Also made these because I have to connect them back to a 6.5 turn hobby wing motor that I'll be using for now. The overall aim is to use a 5 turn, but I want to see where basically just using this AC will make a difference, because it offers different amount of settings especially, and it gives you good data with traction and all the good stuff. So if you have this AC and familiar with it, you know what I'm talking about. So it will be a good upgrade from here, because this one here is not really tunable. You just can change some settings, but there's not really any data to really read from and really get some good information to see how the car is performing. So I think this would be a very good move for this chassis right here. From I've gotten it, my best time with it has been 3.3 seconds at 132 feet, and that's not bad because it was a budget build. But now we're basically stepping away from the budget build settings and now venturing into the waters of a good extreme setup for this chassis. And what we'll be really pulling that through is now these reinforced gears. I've been using them for a minute and they haven't really failed me. If anything, I don't even know, they have not failed me. And as I said before, that I bought these under the impression that maybe they were kind of like capped to say that they were reinforced, but guys, these gears lasted me basically 8 months. So basically, this is what we're looking at. I'm just going to transfer over this onto this housing. However, I tried before, I tried mounting, but it didn't work out. But now I have some time, can actually invest in putting it together. The gears are way more thicker, and also this gear right here is I think it's a counter gear if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is a counter gear. This also is reinforced. So with this type of AC, I'm trying to make the gearbox basically as strong as possible, so it can manage all that acceleration and punch that's going to be added to it. So I have no really much fears about that. Also lost my right slick tire here because due to testing that I was doing before, pick up a stone, and that was that. So there's a new pair on the way. I'll be changing the wheel bearings from all sides, back to front, and also the bearings in the diff too. I don't really think that they need to be changed, but for everything I'm just trying to do, could say a semi-fresh setup of or refresh of the gearbox, and also upgrading the ESC. I will be throwing back in my 6.5 as I said before, but before I'll be cleaning it up and giving the car like a brand new whole feel to it, because as I said before, and I do try to keep my promises on my channel, where I say that we're going to be going to some decent numbers with this car, and I wasn't lying, or aka capping. We're definitely going to be getting that done. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.